Okay, hello guys. Today we're gonna tie a new fly. For this fly we're gonna use some different materials. We're going to tie a jig today, a jig nymph, actually an anchor. You can also tie it as a dropper in a smaller version, but I prefer to tie this as an anchor, and I use it a lot as anchor. And my friends caught a lot of fish on it lately in the rivers here in Norway, in the cold water. I use this fly in competitions all year round, especially on the grayling, and the trout also loves it, so it's a perfect all-around fly. And it's really fast to tie and it's really easy. It's a special version of a red tag fly. So I'm going to show you how to tie it. The materials we're going to use is actually, I'm going to test the new fulling mill jig hooks. It looks like this. So it's a size 14. You can tie it in 12, 10, etc. Today it's going to be a 14. I'm using some tungsten beads from Vineyard today. 3.2mm gold. Using some normal rib from Lagertun. Just a normal gold rib. You can use wire if you want to, but yeah, it's good to have this. That is a bit thin, not that thick, I think, on a fly like this. So we can also use the red tag. Here I'm using some Antron yarn. You can buy that in every fly store you like. I'm using some olive ice dub, Spectra dub, and I'm going to use some dark CDC feathers for the thorax. And also I want to make a hot spot, and for that we are going to use the number 46 as I normally use in the Hens Spectra Dub map. So that's the materials we're going to use. So I will explain how I do it while we're tying, and also you can go out and check out the link below. My friend is selling new fly tying gear. I got this scissor from him. His name is Roger Engeli. It's his name on the scissor, and it's really sharp, and you can get this in different sizes. And he also sells a lot of good materials as well, and he's an extremely good fly tyer, so check that out. So let's get started on the fly tying then. Okay. So then we start up by fastening the bead, as I showed here. This is a 3.2, as I said. It's really easy to put on the hook, and I'm using a jig hook. The reason I use the jig hooks is because they're, when you fish them, they're going upside down, so they hit the bottom on the top here, like the hook won't get fastened to the bottom so easily. And also the thing I saw on the fulling mill hooks is that they get this little. Yeah, the edge of the hook is like the sharp end here is going a bit up, and I like that. That's really similar to the Hanak hooks I normally use. So I'm really impressed by what Fulling Mill did here. This is the 35045 hook. So it's a 50-degree eye hook with a 2x heavy claw point, so it's a good hook, and you got them in 50 pieces in the quantity, so try them out and see what you can get there. But let's get to the fly. I'm using the black tying thread as normal. I do not fasten the bead because that will be fastened by the materials later on. So I'm tying myself a bit behind the needle point, cutting off a small piece of the red Antron yarn. I want to use this to form a body, so tie in all the yarn like this. So just fasten this up like that. Okay. I want to trim this about that size, a bit longer on the hook. let me see, then we can taking the rib, take off a small piece and just tie this in. Like that. Now we're gonna use the olive, the dub, ice dub olive from Hairline. So pull out the small piece and start dubbing the body. You can make the body a bit thicker than normal because this is a nymph, and I don't care if it's a bit thicker than normal. And I usually do this on my anchors, and this olive peacock color is it's an amazing color, and it fishes really good for me. So I've been tying this, using this color on all my red tag jigs. Okay, like that. You don't want to go the whole way to the bead, but almost. Then you're taking your rib, go one turn around the tail so we can secure that, and then start ribbing by like 3 to 4 turns. I think we're getting 3 here now. Yep, 3. That's okay. Cut off the wire. Of course, don't use your favorite scissor to do that. Okay. Now we're gonna tie in the CDC. So pick out some. I'm using the Petit-Chan CDC. It's a really good CDC. This is the small ones for smaller flies. So if we choose a good feather here, let me see. Okay, this one is good. I'm just tying this in at the point of the feather, not at the end, but on the point. So I'm tying it in here, because then you can choose how long you want to go, and the stem on the feather is more, let's see, more, it's thinner there, and it's more easy to get hold of. So a couple of turns, just trim off the, don't cut off your thread, of course. Since this feather is so small, I want to use my hackle tool for this. There it is. Okay, so just tie this a couple of times close to the dub. Pull the CDC fibers backwards, like that. You don't want too much hair, that's why I'm using the small CDC feather. Then you want to close this up by using your dyeing thread to do that. Okay, like that, and then just trim off the remaining parts of the CDC, like that. And you can just couple of turns to close it. Just trim it off by using your fingers, like this. Don't cut it, just use your fingers to rip it off. So now we get a good amount of CDC. The reason I'm using the CDC is because it makes a lot of life under the water, and I think the fish actually reacts on that. They like it a lot, so that's why I'm using it. Simple. And then we're taking out some of the 46, it's like a dark peacock color. rip this on, pull the fiber backwards, make your hotspot. This is pretty damn easy, I guess you guys figured that out. It's a very easy fly to tie, not technical at all. So, put some head cement on the thread, like that. Try not to hit CDC fibers. Okay, and then we're finishing up the fly. Like that. There you go. This is my favorite anchor, jig nymph. It's extremely good and you can tie it in every size you want and it still fishes like hell, so tie some up and try it out and give me a feedback in the comment below. So have a nice evening guys, and see you guys later.